Hola muchachos, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I wanted to do a planner video. I've never done one of these before, and believe it or not, for someone who's as intense as I am when it comes to planning, I've never actually watched a planning video before. So I don't know how this goes, but I thought I would kind of keep it that way just for the sake of me being able to present to you really how I plan, what I do. It isn't influenced by anyone else. This is something that really works for my life. But after I film this video, I am gonna go ahead and watch some planning videos just because I'm curious, like, how do people film these videos? And I'm also just curious, how do people go about planning their week, their day, their month, their year, however they do their planning. For me, the reason I plan is because firstly, I'm very busy. Secondly, I'm a mom and I work from home. So there's kind of two different aspects to my life that I really need to stay on top of. And by writing it down, putting out lists, things that I have to do in written form that I can look at and I can see and visualize, it's very important for me to feel like I'm thriving in both areas and staying on top of both areas to have everything just written down and properly planned out. So I hope you guys like this video. It's been hugely requested, seriously, by thousands of people for me to put out a planning video for maybe about a year now. So if this isn't how it usually goes for a planning video, sorry about that, but this is how I do it. This is my life. I hope you enjoy. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you're new, and let's just go ahead and sit down. We're gonna start just by planning my week out. Happy 2019. We're a little bit into the year now, which is really fun. I always like a new year. So let's get going. So this is the second year in a row that I have used this brand of planner. This is by Rifle Paper Company. It's my absolute favorite because it's very simple. I find some comes with like half the book is filled with stickers. There's too much paper. I just need something that's simple. I need something that has spaces for each day for me to write stuff down on, as well as some calendars, some note areas. See, we got some monthly calendars here. And just like all planners, they usually come with September right to the end of December of the previous year that you're coming from. I always cut those out, except for December. I like to keep December just because it is a little bit closer to the new year and I do refer back to it. But this is where we're starting in January. So I just recently got a new planner, so I don't have anything here, but this is the week that I will be planning, and it's really simple. You guys may even be a little bit mad how simple my planning is. But let's go ahead and get started. So it goes from Monday all the way to Sunday. I really like this because my busiest days are obviously Monday through Friday, and that has the most space here for me to write stuff. I also always go back to this planner because it has two columns here. If you find that the two columns aren't necessary, then totally cool, but for me, this first column is my mom, wife stuff, my usual just daily chores, people that I have to see, appointments, and then this column here is just for my work. Having it both separated is just really nice for me. Visually, I can really plan and see what needs to be done, kind of each part of my life. So let's go ahead and get started. One of the main ways that I really love to plan is to plan things that need to be done on a daily basis. So for me, for my wife chore stuff, having the kitchen tidy is definitely needed. So I just put a little star right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and just write the letter K, and I'm gonna put a line beside it. That's just gonna kind of divvy that off from whatever else I'm gonna write on this line. The K is referring to tidying up the kitchen, and that is something that I do in the morning after breakfast. Sometimes I have dinner dishes left over, sometimes the stove is still messy from the day before, so having the kitchen tidied at the beginning of the day is great. I'm also gonna put an H right here, and the H stands for house tidy. That's not the entire house, everything needs to be completely clean and put away. That's just a tidy looking house. It doesn't mean everything has to be done, but for the most part, tidy up the house as much as possible. And then the last thing I'm gonna put on here is a B, and that stands for beds. I like to have my bed and the kids' beds made at the beginning of the day. To be honest, sometimes the kids' beds don't get made. Obviously, they still have nap times because they're 2, 1, and a newborn, but I like to put B here for bed, so I make sure to do mine and Kieran's bed. So these are my daily household chores that just need to get done, mostly in the morning. Next, I'm moving on to work stuff that always needs to get done. I'm gonna put an E. The E stands for email. I need to make sure I check my emails, I answer as many as I can. I'm also gonna put down IG. That stands for Instagram. I try to post every single day, whether it's on my stories or as a usual post. And then lastly, I'm gonna put AS, and that stands for AdSense, which is how I make money on YouTube. So the reason I put these down at the bottom is because firstly, they're just going to be a little more out of the way of the rest of the stuff that I'm going to write down. It feels cleaner just to keep them at the bottom. And as I do them, I scratch off everything that I've done. So I'm gonna repeat this for all my other days except for Saturday and Sunday. So mostly why I do this is because these need to get done. Also, it just feels great. These are the simple things that need to get done every day, and scratching them off, I'm feeling really good. I feel like if I complete only these things, I have a productive day. Next, moving on. So usually I have almost every single day where I'm visiting with someone, meeting someone, some sort of social interaction, but my kids are sick with the flu, so I really have a lot of these days, if not all of them, open for the most part, so I don't need to write down any sort of visits or people that I'm seeing, except on Tuesday. My girl, Bethany, she did have her baby. I can link her channel down below if you want to see her birth video. It should be up soon, if not up already, but I'm bringing her some dinners. So I'm gonna write on Tuesday, Beth dinner. My anniversary is January 10th. You guys are probably seeing this, you may be seeing this before or after, depending on when I have some time to edit. But my anniversary, my 4-year anniversary with my husband is on the 10th, so I'll put that there because I am probably going to forget. As for Monday, I do have to do all the garbage and recycling for Tuesday morning. That's when the garbage man comes, so I'm just gonna put that in there. So the reason I keep Saturday and Sunday free of all these things is because these are kind of days of rest. I will, for the most part, still get to these, but these are just kind of free flowing days. My husband is usually off always on Saturday and Sunday, but if we do meet with someone or there's an appointment, I do jot it down here. Now Monday is usually my shopping day. I like to start my week off with shopping, so I'm gonna put shop and groceries. And Monday, I'm definitely going to film. And I have some footage that I need to edit, so I'm just gonna put film and edit right at the top. And I know that I'm gonna have to do a full laundry day. And I just want to say, I do not start filling out chores I want to do Tuesday and Wednesday. Those are things that I start filling out the day I get to it. Tuesday morning, I sit down and I go, what needs to be done in the house? I need to do all this stuff. I need to wipe down cupboards, I need to do the floors vacuuming, and I do the same for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, etc. But with it being the day before Monday, I kind of have an idea of some things that I would like to do, which is all of these right here. Also, people ask me how I plan my meals, plan my filming. So my filming I just keep here on a small piece of paper, has things that I would like to film. And as you can see, there's a lot of stuff here. And this is just something that I can go off of depending on the day, depending on what's going on. Sometimes I can film some of these, sometimes I can't film any of them. But I like to have this on hand. And what I can do is actually just take a paper clip and paper clip it right there. I can always move this around if I want. People ask me how I plan my meals. So usually when I go grocery shopping, I know what's in my pantry, and then I shop from there, seeing what extra things I can buy to make a full meal of whatever is left over in my pantry. So lately how I've been doing my meals is actually just writing down a huge list of meals that I can make. And some days I have a little bit more time. So today I have a little bit more time. I'm gonna make a beautiful romesco sauce with veggies and fish. It's gonna be delicious, but some days I'm going, I don't have a lot of time, but I know that I have all the ingredients for pancakes or oatmeal with fruit or vegan burgers, and I can quickly whip those together. That's how I've been planning out my meals recently, just realizing what ingredients do I have in my pantry, in my whole house, and what kind of meals can I make from it, write down all the meals, and then when that day comes, just figuring out what'll work best. So I'm just gonna put it right here for now. Doing my meals like this and doing my filming like this kind of puts a little bit of the pressure off of, I have to do this today, I have to make this today. My days are all over the place place and I feel like random stuff starts happening, stuff out of the blue, and doing this gives me a good list of what I can do, what I am able to do, maybe what I'm not able to do, and it's very realistic for me. So if you find that your life is just kind of busy and all over the place, doing stuff like this is a good list to have, but you're not putting any pressure on yourself to make the most incredible meal and film 10 videos when the day just suddenly hit you with a ton of bricks and you don't have time to do so. And that is really how I plan. I know it's very simple. I know it may be kind of weird and strange because that's really it, but just to say it one more time, keeping these daily tasks at the bottom of my planner and crossing them off makes me feel very productive in my day. Keeping work-related items on one side and kind of household wife mom items on the other side is great to visually keep them separate but make sure that I'm still taking charge in both areas. Not overfilling my calendar at the beginning of the week has been really, really nice. Just sitting down Tuesday morning, what needs to get done. Sitting down Wednesday morning, what needs to get done. Keeps everything simple, and then of course my meals and filming just to take some of the pressure off of me in my day has been a huge blessing as well. Yes, that is as simple as it gets, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this simple planning video. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Leave a comment down below letting me know if you're a planner. Do you like having things written down? Do you have a calendar? Do you write things down on your phone? Or do you just fly by the seat of your pants? Because if you do, oh my goodness, your mind is beyond mine because there's no way I can do that. I just need to see what I'm doing, what needs to be accomplished. But if you can just do it with ease, no planner required, kudos to you. That is a gift. So way to go. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.